Hey, welcome to another radio video, and well, we're going to look at another old radio that I have here, and this is a General Electric. It says right here, dual speaker, medium wave, once again, medium wave radio, tuning dials here, button and volume here for control. So this is plastic with imitation of wood. And well, in the back we have no information whatsoever about the model. We can look at the inside if you want. Always fun to see the inside of these radios. So here we go. This is something called an All-American 5. These were extremely popular. Why do they call them the American 5? If you look at the glass tubes, only 5 tubes in here, and basically a lot of the radios back then were with these same 5 tubes, or very little variants. So basically, if you had 3 or 4 different radios, often you can exchange the tubes because they were the same numbers. And well, dual speaker, no, it's not stereo, don't worry, but for some reason it became kind of popular to have double speakers in radios. So we're going to put this back here and make sure that it plugs in the connector. If you look at the back, that's the one that I was talking about the other day. Just going to put the wire back correctly. Here we go. And so we're going to turn it on and see if it works, which it should normally. Haven't been used in a couple of, I would say at least a year, if not more. I usually try at least once a year to take them out, and eventually I'd like to have like a, some kind of a big spot to put it. And here we go. We have this radio working. Let's see what we can tune. We're in the evening, so we'll see if we can catch even American stations.
I have another question for you here. This one is a bit of a softball.
This is 690 Sports Talk Radio here in Montreal.
UML, local guy, World Series of Poker champion as well. The question is, Jonathan Duhamel owns a Belle Province restaurant in Lachine. Is that true or false?
I'll say that's true.
Oh, Steve, I'm sorry, you're 0 for 2. That is false. Jonathan Duhamel does not own a Belle Province restaurant in Lachine.
Le vieux Terrebonne, là. Oh, c'est que c'est beau. Oh, c'est que c'est beau. Voilà, cri du cœur. Bon, et sur le réseau routier de la grande région de Montréal, pont de la Rive-Sud, traverse la Vallée Nord, partout ça roule
local
bien.
traffic information station 24 hours a day
annulé, reporté, modifié,
in French.
Pont Mercier, vers la Rive-Sud, vers Châteauguay, vers Kanawake, une voie sur 2, circulation à une seule voie, comptée de 21h jusqu'à 5h demain. Est-ce qu'il y a d'autres travaux au pont de la Rive-Sud? La réponse est non. Hein, ça va être pas une bonne nouvelle.
Media tracking them too. The pseudo-conservative media. Individuals, the vast majority of you don't even know. Individuals, the vast majority of them have accomplished nothing. Passing judgment on a man who is highly accomplished, both in his education, both in his profession, and he decided one day that he was going to get to the United States Senate to represent you and me, and he took on the Republican establishment in Texas. He took on a near billionaire.
There seems to be 760 kilohertz AM, as I'm checking with my Grundig digital radio. So this farther away station, probably an American station.
results in a quality of life. The Quebec Association of Chiropractors.
This is CJ80 English Talk, the popular talk radio here in Montreal,
where you can find the chiropractor closest to you. Be well informed, avoid injury, and live your life to the fullest. You're in good hands with a chiropractic doctor. Hi, I'm Sid Levy of the Vantage Mortgage Group. A growing number of Canadians are finding it difficult to
tuning
get
dial is
or
pretty
refinance
precise
their
because
mortgages with
I'm
their banks.
almost on top of 80, and we have CJ80 800, so not too bad for a radio that's about 50 years old.
Call Vantage today at 514-667-5015.
This is CBC Radio Canada French, I believe, from Toronto, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, please tell me. But I think 860 kilohertz is from Toronto. Once again, it could be also from the eastern part of Canada, but I pretty much think it's Toronto.
They'll pay a good chunk, but it won't be 20,000, but it should be.
Is it the speed that gets to you here, or where it was done?
The speed, for sure. The fact that he...
This is, for North Americans, a well-known station.
Or maybe
if you live in North America, CFR
he could have been a combination of marijuana
B
and,
in Toronto, 1010. They have a shortwave outlet on 6070 kilohertz. It's the CFRX. Great signal from Toronto tonight.
To a degree, not a good degree. Judgment. Right, poor judgment being made by somebody who was drunk behind the wheel. There's no indication of that. Dave, go ahead.
Hi, guys. I think this guy just he did it in the wrong place. I'm not a real fan of speed in restaurants.
A stronger connection to your team. You build trust, you stay focused, you get the brainstorm together. And one of the best things to use is technology, and that's GoToMeeting with HD Faces. It's a simple way to meet online.
This is 1180 kilohertz.
Face to face. And with GoToMeeting.com by Citrix,
a U.S. station.
It's just a click away. You share the same screen, you collaborate in real time, and just turn on the webcam and make your online meeting an HD video conference. Incredible HD quality. Feels like you're in the same room. You stay in contact, you stay in touch. You can launch or join a meeting from anywhere you are using your computer, your smartphone, your tablet.
This is 1280 kilohertz, our local ethnic station here in Montreal.
La gran literatura es tan difícil de llevarse al cine que sería imposible. O sea, no hay ninguna película.
This is our local Arabic station in Montreal on 1450 kilohertz.
And Will Parker and Dave Parker and Kit Colby and all those guys. So, it has a proud history all the way back to Barry Bonds
when they 1520 kilohertz. Another U.S. station coming in. So
MVPs and
sensitivity is not bad for such an old radio. Lots of U.S. stations coming in.
Well, and I love talking to the guys that play for Clinton Road. One of my son, who has been kind of.
This is 1570 kilohertz, which is a station in Laval. And here we are at the end of the dial, so that's not bad of tuning. And I'm actually a little surprised we could actually receive some US stations here.
Really was out. getting to know some
really
of those
nice
guys kind of via Twitter and through Mark Mullins.
Great sound. Maybe on the camera you can't hear it well, but lots of bass. Really nice sounding radio.
I couldn't be happier for them because I know what they've kind of been through. Now,
so hope you enjoyed this look at another old radio, this General Electric dual speaker tube radio from the 1960s probably. I'm not sure of its actual date, but I would say it's probably 1960s.
And changed since 1992. So I think it's time to
So thanks for watching, 73.
what 1992 looked like.